now? What's up? Okay, I gotta get the mics in their face.
Here in Houston, how proud we are of you, and we wanted to make sure every Olympian gets this kind of welcome. So welcome home, guys. Now, you might have some questions.
Yeah.
Your way.
We're just going to kind of go down the line if that's okay, because there are so many of you today. Would that be all right? We're going to start over here. All right. Oh, all right. And you can just kind of look forward, even though we're down here. I know it's weird. So go ahead and tell us what was it like in Rio?
Rio was amazing. I mean, we have a World Cup there every year, and we love it there every single year. I mean, the beaches are beautiful, and the atmosphere is so fun and lively, so we really enjoyed our time there.
How does it feel to be home in Houston right now?
Oh, so good. We were there like the entire time. We got there like a week before opening, basically, and so we're a little exhausted. We're happy to be home in Houston.
What do you want to do now?
Sleep. We'll be in my bed for a couple days. If that's where you guys want to contact me, that's where I'll be. That's where I'll be.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
And what was it like to represent the United States?
I mean, as always, this amazing. This is my second Olympics, and I mean, like, just this is the most amazing thing ever. I'm so proud to represent Houston and United States. It's a great honor.
What do you guys think of this welcome home right now?
I feel bad for you guys, like how early it is. I mean, I don't know. I'm so overwhelmed. This is the most welcoming thing I've ever experienced. So,
first thing you're gonna do when you get an opportunity to maybe get by yourself?
Eat Chipotle.
Yeah.
That's my sleep and eat Chipotle. That's my first to do things on my list.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good job. Yay.
Hello, guys.
Hello. How are you?
You want to do this together since we're brothers?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
How are you guys?
Good. I'm Gene, and this is Steven. Steven is a two-time Olympic gold medalist for Taekwondo, and I'm the Olympic coach for Taekwondo for the last 5 Olympics. So we're just happy to be home, and thank you guys for doing this, the Sports Authority of Houston, and getting everyone all organized. And the Olympics happens every 4 years, but for us it's every day. And so when we feel supported like this from the city, it really goes a long way. And we just very, very motivated to do the next 4 years.
Yes.
Talk about what the experience was like.
The experience is incredible. This is my 5th Olympics as the Olympic coach. And everyone is very unique in its own right. And Rio had a very, very festive feel. I know that Rio had a lot of bad press, going into it, but really the people were so kind, so nice, very accommodating, and they really did a superb job in really hosting the Olympics, which is a very, very difficult thing to put together.
Steven, can we ask you how you're feeling right now? What is this welcome home like?
No, after the Olympics and I think I can speak for a lot of the athletes. You just kind of want to go home and rest and just see your family and friends. And just to come home to this welcoming back at the airport puts a bigger smile on my face. And I'm just really happy to be home and excited to be home. And there's nothing like home. I had a great time in Rio, but there's nothing like being back home.
Anything you want to do first when you get home?
Besides just resting, I think for me it's just being able to just stay up, eat whatever I want. Papacitos is something that comes to mind. And
Whataburger.
So those are just things, just being able to do what you want, not be so regimented. You have to eat this, you have to train at this time, and so just being able to relax and just go to movies and hang out with friends is just what I really want to do.
How does it feel to represent the U.S. again in the Olympics?
It's crazy to think that this is my 5th Olympic Games, and I can never get enough of it. Just having the honor of representing your country, God, yourself, your family and friends in Houston. It's the biggest honor that I could have, and this is what I love to do, and that's why I've been doing it for so long. And a lot of people are like, man, you should just retire, or when are you going to retire? And it's just like, I'm having too much fun, and I'll come back home and kind of relax and reflect and see if this is something that I'll go on to do another 4 years, or if this is it. I'm not exactly sure, but it's just a huge honor to be able to represent my country for the 5th Olympic team.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Moving on down the line here. We've just got so many.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm great. Yeah, I just got off the plane, so I'm a bit tired, but this was amazing. This is kind of like, it was like a morning coffee walking in here with the bands and all the media and seeing my family.
How do you feel to be home?
It feels awesome. I had a great time over in Rio, and it was an experience of a lifetime, but just being back home feels amazing.
Cassidy, you trained really, really hard. Did you feel like you really got it done over there?
I feel like I didn't do my best, but that it was definitely good for my first Olympics. It was a really great experience, and I didn't feel like any of the hard work was like put to waste.
Your mom says you're ready for Tokyo.
Yes, I am. I'm definitely going on for the next 4 years. I still have 2 years of eligibility in college, and then I'm going to definitely stick around for Tokyo.
First thing you want to do when you get home?
Hug my dogs and sleep for like 48 hours.
What is it like having your alma mater here?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, what is this, the Orleans High School Band? That's awesome. What's up, guys? Yeah, that's so cool. And then I see my principal and my high school swim coach, so it's been pretty awesome.
Very awesome. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
No problem.
Thank you. Perfect. All right.
Moving on now.
Yeah. How are you?
Good. I'm excited to be back home, back in Houston and back in Texas. Had a great time in Rio representing our country and representing Houston, and yeah, I'm just really excited to be back.
Is there a moment that stands out to you as your favorite moment in Rio?
I mean, just being able to represent, going out and competing and doing our best for our country and our community, and yeah.
What do you think about all this craziness before 7 a.m.?
It's a bit overwhelming, but it's super welcoming, coming home and seeing all this stuff happening really bright early in the morning. So I'm a little bit out of it right now.
Understandable.
But, yeah.
What was it like competing over there?
It's great. I mean, it's the best of the best, and being with so many different athletes from so many different sports, it's a huge honor to be one of them.
What did you learn?
I learned to be humble. I mean, I see so many people winning medals for Team USA, and they're all really down-to-earth people, so that's definitely one of the biggest things I took away from it.
This kind of bring it back to, you see the celebration, the women's band out here, all this kind of make you feel like, man, I'm glad I did it.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I mean, I'm definitely going to train hard and try to make the 2020 also.
Is there someone who can answer this? What is it like, the camaraderie among Texas athletes? Is there, I don't know, someone who wants to?
Yes.
It's always awesome meeting other athletes from Texas. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, like what part are you from? So it kind of gives you like a connection. I met a couple of Houston athletes over there and people from Dallas as well. And it just, I don't know, it kind of makes you feel like you're friends instantly.
Especially H-Town. Come on now.
Yeah, H-Town. Got that special bond.
Just the Houston area.
Perfect. Okay. All right.
Go back down and down. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Hi. I know. Last but not least, shuffling down.
Hello.
So how were the Olympics?
Well, I feel like I'm going to have some repeating answers, but the Olympics was absolutely fabulous. This is my third one, and each one feels each one feels like my first one, actually. And even though people keep asking, how is it for your third Olympics, or how are you feeling going into this one? Nervous, just nervous. Every Olympics, I just get more and more nervous, it seems like. So, what? Sorry. Rio was awesome. I mean, it was perfect temperature, and it was beautiful, and people are so friendly. And like my sister said, we go there every year for a World Cup, and by far it's like our favorite World Cup. And I always have my boyfriend come with me because he loves it that much. I mean, like, anyone who can like jump in a plane with me is going to come with me.
Yeah. How does it feel competing with your sister?
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's really the main reason why I've been keeping at it as long as I have. Fencing's a very individual sport, and it gets a little lonely. So it's nice to have that support with me all the time. I mean, can't beat it. I'm sure the brothers understand.
Do you feel lucky, I mean, when you have a sibling, especially someone in your sport, and that you can really bond with and knows what you're going through?
Yeah, I mean, couldn't have said it better myself. That's exactly right. I mean, she's always there for me, and, when I need a coach, she's a coach. When I need a shoulder to cry on, she's a shoulder to cry on. And of course, my mom and dad back in San Antonio, I mean, they're just super supportive, and my whole family came down for the games, and they all loved it, and yeah, it's the best feeling.
What's the plan now?
Well, I was struggling with what to do after this, but I just feel like Tokyo's calling my name. I feel like there's more out there. There's more for me. Yeah, Japan. I've always wanted to go to Japan, and I mean, I have to wait 4 years for it, but yeah, I'm really excited to start the 4 years up. It's going to be fun.
First thing you're going to do?
Yeah, like my sister said, just eat and just like stuff myself. Probably gain like 10 pounds. Take a shower. Desperately need one. I'm really sorry. Probably all smell really badly. But yeah, shower and my dog. I miss my dog so much. We were there for so long. But I mean, it was fabulous. If I could bring my dog everywhere, I would.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Welcome home. Great job. Welcome home. Oh, thank you so much.
Great.
How are you feeling?
Feeling great. Happy to be home, and especially the way that the city of Houston just received us really puts everything together and just closes it up really nicely. And just excited to be home and let everybody know about our experiences and a lot of people to catch up with.
You've had so much experience with the Olympics. How does it feel? How did it feel in Rio? Is it any different?
Yeah, Rio had its own charm. It had that Latin American, very festive, very happy, kind of feel. I almost didn't feel like I was at a competition. It felt so much. It was nice and just exciting.
Okay. How does it feel watching your brother compete? He's at 5 Olympics?
Yeah. This is our 5th Olympics, and he's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist and 5-time world champion, and he's the most decorated Olympian for the sport of Taekwondo in the world. And it's cool, just to be able to be part of that journey for 5 Olympics. It's incredible. Even just saying it and even thinking about it, it's almost very difficult to comprehend and process. When you tell somebody 5-time Olympian, you're like, what? It's really hard to understand.
How old is he now?
He's 37.
37?
Yeah.
Whoa. So is he thinking about anything? I know he mentioned retiring, but not soon, right?
Oh, you know what? This is we've run into some injuries for the last 2 years, and but going into the Olympics, he's been healthy, 100% healthy, and it's the first time that he's felt like that in a long time, and I feel that that we're going to sit down after all the emotions subside and get the family together and go through all the pros and cons as to what our next step is going to be, and God willing, we'll go on to the next journey in our lives, and hopefully, if 2020 in Tokyo is going to be the objective, then we're there. But I also have my daughter, Alex, who's 17, who's ranked #1 in the nation right now, and is making her own journey to make the Olympic team for Taekwondo. Yeah.
By Steven Lopez, obviously one of our local heroes. How are you feeling?
I'm so happy to be home. I mean, I didn't expect this kind of welcoming party, this band, and all of you guys, but it is just makes me that much happier being back home.
5th Olympics. Wow. How does it feel representing your country?
It's an opportunity God has given me, and it's an incredible experience just to be able to make the Olympic team, go out there, represent your country, your family, and of course the city of Houston. And every time I go out there, it's such an enjoyment to be able to do something that you've had a passion and love for since you were a little kid.
What's next?
It's going to take a little time to figure out what is the next step. A lot of people you're going on to 2020 now in Tokyo, or am I going to go on to coach, or what am I going to do now? And so I think it's going to take a little time for me to kind of reflect, sit back, and figure out what's the next step.
Well, congratulations, Steven. We're so proud of him and all the other Olympians. We know that Simone Biles will be returning tomorrow, so we'll be here for that.